6 already? Damn. Like, oh, shit. Look at the- Yo, shit, you probably gonna beat my ass, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shit, you probably gonna beat my ass, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, shit, bro, I've been like, I lost my last game bad, I ain't gonna lie.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits.
I had, like, the guy I played, like, I had him locked down for the whole first 2 quarters. What killed me.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're
You
off
get
and
it,
running
though.
from Houston.
Good luck, bud.
Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
I'll tell you what, as quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Williams on the play action. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, Williams. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pretty throwing here on first. He's on the... And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
3rd and long for him here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the 49ers will go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Keeps it moving. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We will not get another... We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Play action on 1st down. Connection made to Dell. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Nick Bosa makes the stop. From the 18 on 2nd down. Dell with the grab. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jukes one defender, and they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete to Dell. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. Dump off caught by his back. Has room into the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And it's a miss. The kick is no good, so this game stays at a 4-point differential. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Finding Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now it'll be third and goal.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third and goal. It's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's loaded another one up. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. They're looking to throw. He lobs it deep middle. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Brought in by Ayuk. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now here's Williams. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward Dell, and it's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, But this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
For San Francisco.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're going for this. This is complete to Schultz. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 41. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Renardo Green with that tackle. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And that brings up 4th and short.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the ground again with Mixon. And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Williams on the play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot here. They're on it. That's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. Escapes a defender. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush down now to his left. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it.
There are so many fundamental details played the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
16 yards on the play. And the Texans are gonna have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
19 Tigers.
From the gun, McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tag.
Looking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. To throw it on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
From the 19. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.